This is a 1966 Honda CL77 305 cc's of twin-cylinder Scrambler perfection, and this one's had a very good life. Restored to an incredible standard, not overdone, just honest. The CL77 was part of Honda's mid-60s strategy to conquer all surfaces. Dirt, street, whatever. It shared a lot of the CB77 Superhawk, but the high pipes and rugged styling made it a rebel with polished manners. This bike was restored right, but it's been sitting just long enough for it to need a fresh once-over, new fuel, test spark, and the kind of patience that only a twin like this demands. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we've got a 1966 Honda 305 Scrambler. Let me get to the money side. This thing is awesome in the rare blue. I love these exhausts. Pretty amazing. Let's take a good look around. Before we take a look around at this, we'll let's kind of tell you how it ended up here. This is a friend of mine's. He said it's got a leaky carb and he couldn't quite figure it out. So I said, hey, I'll take a look at it and see if we can figure it out. And not that I'm the carb whisperer, but you know, just sometimes another set of eyes looking on it, you see it a little differently. So that's all I'm really going to do. But look at this thing. This thing is showroom fresh. I mean, the paint is amazing, everything. This restore was done really, really good. Everything is awesome. 12,100 miles on it. And like I said, everything is so pretty. Such a great motorcycle. Chain guards there. This blue is so nice. You see more of it on this side with that chain guard than you do on this side because the exhaust kind of overshines everything. But when you get to this side, it does become a blue motorcycle. You can see the shock, you can see the chain guard, everything just looks so good. Let's see what's in here. Ho, ho, ho. Gotta love a toolkit. This is an OG toolkit too. Look at this. Set the feeler gauge, to set the valves, everything. This is a nice set. What does it say? Caution, tappet clearance. Tells you what they are. They're the same. Yep, that's why they only give you one. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's take this guy for a ride. I'm just gonna take it for a little test drive, see what we see. We're just gonna stay in the neighborhood. So let's turn the fuel on, key on. This thing just requires a little kickity kick. Hey, I'm liking it already. All right, let's take this guy for a ride. Sounds like we got something rubbing. What do they say, rubbing's racing? Figure out what it is. I know it's the tire on the fender, I think. So we know we got to sort that. Let's see if we can go back around and see if we can sort that, figure out what it is, see if we can solve that, and then take it for a ride. Well, we're fixing everything, so one thing at a time. need to check the brakes. The back brakes are not very good. Yeah, not very good. Let's see if we can. I think something is rubbing. Okay, let's see if we can find neutral. Neutral's always a fun thing. Hey, 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 got the green light. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what's wrong. Okay, it was rubbing right in here, and I think I got it. I just put the tire tool in there and kind of gave me a little bit of clearance. So let's try it again. Okay, yeah, we may have to do a little tuning on this carburetor. Let's try again. We know we have to check the back brake. We're still there. It's not as bad. We'll have to pull that fender off. We'll have to pull that fender off and see if we can roll the edges, I guess, a little bit, figure out why it's doing that. And I think we may need a little bit more idle on this. Whoa, look out, squirrel. Apart from the chirping from the wheel, sounds pretty good. I love these little bikes. It may be, I'll have to check, it may be too wide a tire on the front. Whoa! See, that's why you stay on your side of the road, because these fools around here are going to try to run you over. See, horn works. That's a good horn too. Man, that is a train horn. It sounds good. I can't go too fast. My neighbors already think I ride too fast through here. Do have to fix that rubbing. Thought I got it. I just didn't get it enough. Well, I think we'll have to pull the fender off and try to close up those, just soften up those edges a little bit. Nice. Front brake needs a little adjusting too. We're going to go through the whole thing, but I'm a believer that you ride it, figure out how it rides, and then you just try to make it ride better every time. I love this exhaust. Sounds good. It's the right time of day to do this too. I was waiting to do it till it got cooler. It's nice. We got a little longer shadows, so it's a little better. Yeah, we got to fix that front fender. Not bad. That front fender stinks. Let me try brakes definitely need to be adjusted. The good thing is that this thing's going to require loads of test rides. I'm going to have to ride this thing a bunch. A whole bunch just to make sure it's right. I would hate for it to be not right. We got to work on that. Okay, let me let it sit with the fuel on and see if it leaks anywhere. I'm not seeing any as of yet, but let's leave it on. Let me get something, see if I can adjust this front fender some more. Yeah, we're still right here. It's just right here. It's just on this one right here. Right on this. So I'm gonna have to see what we can do to, I think we're gonna have to pull the fender and try to wallop that just a little bit to get it off. Being careful so we don't mess up this pretty paint, but we do need to get that off. If you could see, it's just right there. It's just this little lip right here. If this lip wasn't right there, we'd be golden. So far on the list of things to do on this bike, in addition to seeing if we can get the carburetor to start leaking so we can solve it, one, we have to solve this. We do have to adjust the brakes, the front and rear, because there's not a lot of braking going on. So, we'll do that. We'll do the normal maintenance thing. We'll check the timing. It runs good. We'll check the timing and the valves and all that. We'll do just a normal tune-up just to make sure everything's good, but it starts up, it runs good, runs fine. I want to leave the petcock on to see if it leaks, and so we can determine which side it's leaking from. Beautiful motorcycle. What would you do next? What's your kind of path to remedying or discovering what needs to be done? The one thing that is for certain is, unfortunately, we're gonna have to ride this one a lot, because I'm gonna have to adjust the front brake and then ride it, then adjust the back brake and then ride it, and fix the work on this front fender and then ride it. I don't believe we should do them all and then ride it. I think we should do them one at a time. That way you can isolate what exactly is going on. And let's be honest, then I can just ride it more. And plus, the more we ride it, the better it is. Get to discover what it needs to be able to go from there. But boy, this thing sure is pretty. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't always of the Dream, the Super Hawk, and the Scrambler. This was always number 3 for me. But as I'm sitting here looking at this one, it's definitely moving up the ranks. I like it. I like the ride. It rides bigger than it is. Whereas the Super Hawk, I feel like it rides smaller. Just your riding position is different. You're more compact. This one, it feels big. Feels like a big bike. I could spend some quality time on this. And I will while we're trying to fix it. God, this is awesome. Seat's great. Tank's great. Badges are good. Everything is just so nice. And I was looking at this paint, and I'm pretty happy with the paint that we put on the CL160 for doing it in the driveway. Once we wet sand it, it'll look good. But yeah, this guy is really, really nice. We also have to check on an exhaust leak. He said there was an exhaust leak. I didn't hear it. I also didn't check to see if I could feel it. He said there was an exhaust leak on, I think it's the top one, somewhere. We'll dig into it, see if we can find it. I've got another header that I can put on it if we find it. But yeah, everything else is golden. This thing is awesome. Guys, there will be loads more CL77 content coming soon. We're just gonna chip away at this. Another video just chipping away. Why? Because it's an awesome motorcycle and it's an amazing example. So why not show it off as much as we can? Because I think it looks awesome, especially in this blue. These blue ones are hard to come by. So stay tuned for more of this. Guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.